All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So here's the MagEZ case from Pitaka for the iPhone 13 Pro. And it comes in a nice simple packaging right here. Very nice premium packaging for such a thin case that's in here. So you can see slim protection. It works with the MagSafe wireless charging. So it's going to work, and it's going to be that bulletproof material that we know and love so much. I always try to say the name Armorad. Yeah, yeah, you got it. But this is their latest case right here. And again, here it is for the Pro. And then you also can get it for the 13 Pro Max, the 6.1 13, and then the 13 Mini. So obviously I grabbed another iPhone. This is the 512 version. So when I gave my wife the 256, the OtterBox went with it. She loved it. So I'm waiting for my OtterBox to come in. But in the interim of that, I've actually been using this because I've had this long before I had the phone. So I've actually been using this for probably the last 24 hours or so. And this is a very sturdy, I mean, this case is super sturdy. And so it's going to work really well. As you can see here, it is MagSafe compatible. So I do have a MagSafe charger. I will demo that for you. But ultimately, this case here is not going to give you much drop protection. So if you're one of those drop protection people, you need to stay away from this case because it'll protect it from basic light scratches and things like that. But I highly recommend that you put on a tempered glass as well. That'll help you to protect the front if you decide to use it. I do have a privacy matte glass on the front. So this case, again, while it is thin, it is strong, man. So it's not like the thinner carbon fiber style cases. This one actually has some real hardness to it, and I really like that. But it is ultra thin. So the top is cut out, all the ports and everything are cut out, and the bottom is cut out. And that is it. So let me pop it on here. Now, when you're putting this on, you want to go in like this. This is a very hard case to get off. So be sure that when you put it on like that. Excuse me. So the case obviously fits on very well. It does pick up a lot of oil and fingerprints. It's not really a big deal, but I just saw that and I was like, wow, the case looks old already. And then I just wiped it off and then boom, it's back to new again. So this is it on the phones. You can see the cutout around the camera is now totally protected. The camera is like almost flush with it, but it's just a little bit under it. So you can lay it down like this and you'll be fine. So the power button over here is exposed along with the vibrate, mute, and volume rocker is exposed. The top is exposed for the antennas, and then the bottom for the speaker port, charging port, etc. Microphones are all exposed. Now, MagSafe. It definitely is going to work. So that is something that, let me see how, this holds very well. Yeah, that holds very well. I've seen some MagSafe type deals where it doesn't hold well at all, but this actually works great. I mean, that magnet on there is really strong. It holds. You barely touch it, hover it above it, and it starts to charge. So that is verification there for you that it does work with it. Again, this setup right here is a pretty simple setup. I'm able to use this. I mean, I do drop. I wouldn't say I drop phones a lot, but they tend to slide out of my pocket. And so I put a tempered glass on here ASAP right out of the box. And then this case, I could work with this because I do have the mag system in my car as well. And I think that's important to note that if you're going to use this mag system, you have to use a case that's compatible. And some of the cases that I have are not compatible. So therefore, you have to put the insert in or you have to take the case off. Now, in all of our cars, we have wireless charging. So it'll slide right into that with this case on as well and charge very well because it's a thin case. And then the mag system that I have is I slide it up onto the dash and just pop the phone up there and it holds tight. So there it is, man. Getting the case off, it's recommended that you hold right here and push on the corners. And again, that is my only gripe about this case. It is very difficult to get on and off. And it seems like you're going to scratch up your phone, and it probably is scratching it up. But there it is, man. Pitaka has come through again. I'll have links to everything down below, so don't worry about that. You can click on all the links down there, and you can check it out for yourself. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.